what advice would you give to someone who's looking to build a brand that's bigger than just the product itself, but create more of like a community and a culture?
Well, first of all, I think modern consumers really want community, really want culture. They want brands to reflect their own values. Now, that doesn't mean a political value or a social value necessarily. It might just mean a value like I appreciate style, I want to be bold, or I care about the environment. I want a brand that cares about that. There's lots of ways for brands to connect with consumers. So I think first things first is knowing your consumer. And it's hard to know at the very beginning sometimes if you're creating something from scratch. I think the best thing to do is just to start with an amazing product that you yourself would use. That's certainly how I approached it, was always product first, product first, product first. And product, I think for me, what I've learned over the years is I thought product was everything. And it is probably the most important box you have to check. If you don't have a product that you believe in, that you wouldn't put your reputation behind, then you should probably start over. But it's not everything. Exactly. It is the first box you have to check, and it's an ever important one. And it's one that you have to be hyper vigilant on always. But having a really amazing product is only going to get you so far if you don't understand who you're selling it to and why they want it and why they love it. They might like it for a different reason than you do. And you might have to iterate, you might have to expand. For us, we've gone from having 2 men's boots and 2 women's boots to hundreds of boots and apparel and accessories as well. And the reason we were able to do those things is because we knew who we wanted to connect with as consumers. So I think over our lifetime, we've actually narrowed our view on, what's the one thing you got to solve for who you're going to solve for, who it is in your bullseye, and you can't have everyone in your bullseye. In fact, most brands, the bigger they get, the tighter they get their bullseye, and they know that if they nail that bullseye, there's a lot of people around it that will also buy it. There's a lot of people around it that will connect for different reasons. But if you don't have a core group, whether it's 5, 10, 20% of the population that you know really well, that you're just resonating wholesale with, you are really understand them, then you're never going to get anywhere.